Hello guys and welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, I'm going to show you how to use the explode function to separate our keywords and we're going to construct our query. So let's go ahead and add our PHP code. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna start it and close it here. So I'm gonna explain what we're gonna do. First, we need to get our get method, our k, because if you see here, the method is k. So when we search for something, you can see it gives us k equal sdf. So search for, let's say, Google website, say Google Plus website. So we need to get these variables and construct them into an array. So let's go ahead and create a variable. I'm gonna call it keywords. Okay, and we can set it to equal to the variable of get, and that is k. Okay, so basically this is gonna create us. So if you go ahead and echo keywords, let's try that. You can see it's gonna echo this thing. So basically it's taking the k, or rather the things we search for, the keywords that we typed, and converting it into a variable called keyword. So now we need to separate these keywords into an array so we can iterate through our database and search for them. So we're gonna, or rather terms of search or search terms, we create a variable called terms, and we'll say that equal to explode, and explode takes two variables. Okay, the first variable is what we want to separate, and the second variable is the string that we want to separate. So for explode function, because in our database we have the keyword set, the thing that we're separating is the space, so not a comma or a space or anything else, a space. So you're just gonna put a space here. So to how can I clarify that? Okay, so for example, if you have Google website, okay, this is a string. Okay, and the variable keywords, it's gonna be Google website. It's if it searches through the database, it's not gonna find that, or it's gonna find it, but only if you have it Google website. If you have in the database the keywords Google best search. So if it's not exactly Google website, it's not gonna find it. So we need to change it into an array. That's how we're gonna use the explode function. Okay, and if you go ahead and print out the terms, what's called array. See, so it's now an array. Oh, sorry, I didn't add our k here. Okay, that's our keywords. So that's what. Here we add our what we want to separate, or what we want to explode. So now it should work. Okay, so now it says array to string conversion. So now I have an array, we convert it to a string, our string to array here in terms. Okay, so let's go ahead and construct our query. Or okay, so we're gonna create a variable called query. Gonna set that to equal to our query. It's gonna be select. Sorry, I'm just gonna make sure I type everything right. Okay, all from. So I can select from our table. and our table is called search double h. Okay, our table in the database is called search double h. It's kind of weird, but that's what we called it. Okay, we're gonna stop here. So now we're gonna create a for each loop. It's a loop, yeah. It takes in, it's gonna take lots of variables, but we're gonna use 2 variables. Okay, for each times as each. Okay, so I know that doesn't make lots of sense right now, but trust it will make sense once we finish. So I'll try to explain it. So gonna take terms, and for each terms is an array right now. Okay, so for each string in the array, you can make it equal to the variable each. Okay, so our I variable is just we're gonna add it into the loop, so we make sure we count how many times we looped through the loop. Okay, we're gonna set it to equal to 0, and we're gonna increment it by 1 every time we go through the loop. Okay, so if I can have an if statement, if I equal to 1, so it's the first time we go through the loop. Okay, if I equal 1, that will be the first time we go through the loop. We can create a variable or add to the variable query. Okay, gonna make it keywords like, or like equal, no, like, you can use like because it doesn't have to be exactly the same, like each, oops, sorry, like the variable each, that's kind of different. Okay, make sure you have that space here and end it. So gonna add the other part of it, and then I'm gonna explain it. Else query add to it, or keywords like each. So basically what's gonna do, it's gonna go through, we didn't run our query yet, we're gonna run it. So when we run our query, it's gonna run this part here. Okay, so it's gonna select all from the table, or from what's it called, yeah, from the table search, where keywords, the column keywords, okay, is like each here is each string in our terms array. Okay, that's if it's the first time. If it's if I is equal, then 1, so we looped multiple times. So if we have multiple keywords, like if we type Google website or YouTube music video, it's gonna, or keywords like each, so it's gonna go through here and add it. So you can have multiple search terms. I hope it makes sense. And now it doesn't really make lots of sense, but the tool once we finished, so we have no errors, so that's a good thing. And thank you for watching. The next part will explain how we're gonna connect to our database, and we're gonna iterate through it and print out our results. Thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, any problems, any errors, make sure just send me an email or post them in Udemy. And keep going through the course, and goodbye.